And this has become one of the must-see events. Of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Rivers out there with Carter. Then it's Garnett. Then there's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rivers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Brown against Tatum. Lays it up off the glass.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's Curry. Charity stripe shot. Yes, that goes in.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Rivers with it, defended by Griffin. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Jason Tatum.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Carter outside. And the 3-ball is good.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Pass to Curry. Towns in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Rivers scanning the floor. 2 points. That one goes.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Towns, the pass to Griffin. Boozer kicks to Griffin. Towns dishes to Tatum. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Curry passes to Towns. To the paint. The kick out to Boozer. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the East All-Stars. Curry against Carter. Pass to Rivers. Carter with a screen on Griffin. Brown outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 7.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
And he drives in, and the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Curry can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Again, the West All-Star.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Again, Curry missing. The West leading by 8. Brown outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Curry. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Flag is checked in. Towns a screen on Carter. Here's Griffin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Griffin hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Carter finds Garnett. Here's Rivers. Garnett with the screen for Rivers. In the corner, it's Flag. Over Tatum. And it's Flag missing. The East trail by 8. Boozer passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns a screen on Rivers. In the corner, Tatum with it. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Tatum's got 9 points. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the West. Pass to Garnett. Now Rivers. Garnett with the screen on Towns. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Up and in on the layup. And it's a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's SGA. Still yet to score. Boozer, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Rivers. A 3. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. both teams deciding to change it up.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Doncic. Buzelis grabs the board. The East trail by 11. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 12. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The West leading by 8. Here's Flag. The West again cannot hit.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. Pass to Buzelis. His three-pointers off the mark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Carter dishes. Buries the long-range jumper.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
They've got Mobley. Boozer is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Curry's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Brown is checked in for Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Harper. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The West leading by 8. Here's Flag. And the 3 off target. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Some nice passing here by the West. Spins. Shoots the 3. Got a piece of it. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Harper's shot's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Curry is inside, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Doncic with a screen for Harper. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. The East trail by 7. Outside, SGA. It's hauled in by Brown.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Pass to Curry from deep. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside Curry. Pass to Boozer. Takes a 3. He can't get that one. The West leading by 11. Brown the pass to Doncic. In the corner, it's Flagg. Offline with his 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
SGA against Doncic. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Boozer. Fires from the wing. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. To the middle. Lets a floater go. The East trail by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Boozer a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Trying to get something going. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Here's Flagg. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Evan Mobley's checked in for Boozer. Jason Tatum comes in for Buzelis. And Griffin subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter outside. Back to Brown. Some nice passing here by the West. Down low, here's McDonald, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Curry against Carter. There's the triple. Griffin's shot is off. The West leading by 11. Brown the pass to Carter. Left block shot on the way, and it's good off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Mobley throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Rivers in the corner. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Rivers has got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. And so Griffin will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Curry. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Carter against Curry. Shot clock at 6. On the high post. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mobley looking it over. From the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Here's McDonald, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Stolen by Rivers. Carter with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Carter. Pass to Rivers. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Rivers has got 6 in the quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Griffin's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Rivers. Now Brown. Carter with the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Curry finds Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Rivers. He's got 8. Three-pointer. That shot off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan of the court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for them.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And here is Curry on the floor for the West All-Stars. We've got Rivers out there with Garnett. Then there's Carter.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Carter finds Brown. Inside, deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. To the inside, Curry. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. The West leading by 10. Carter, the pass to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Boozer. No good on the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Curry kicks to Boozer. Outside Griffin. Latrey hits the 3-point bomb. Griffin's got 10 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Carter outside. It's Rivers on the wing. Garnett with a screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Garnett. Curry with the steal. Pass to Boozer. Griffin dishes to Boozer. Carter against Griffin. Clock at 6. Back to Boozer. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Tatum no good. The West leading by 7. Now here is Carter to stop the drought. And here's Garnett. Now Rivers. 8 points for him. And it's the East with the rebound. Boozer's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Griffin's shot is good. And now just a 4-point West All-Star lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Brown, 13 points in the game. It's Rivers on the wing. Back to Brown. They set the screen. Towns. Tatum against Brown. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the West. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Curry finds Griffin. Towns, high post. And the dunk by Towns.
The adjustments they've made offensively They're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Back to Rivers. And the layup's good off the glass. Rivers has got 10 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
13 feet away. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Curry. Carter against Curry. Carter, the pass to Garnett. Here's Rivers. Carter looking around. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Rivers has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Outside Boozer. It's stolen by Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Curry kicks to Griffin. That three off the mark. The West leading by 6. Pass to Brown. Now Rivers. Garnett high post. Some nice passing here by the West. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Boozer's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Griffin passes to Curry. Pass to Tatum. For 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The East making a switch. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in, and West also making a switch. Flag is checked in for Brown. Pass to Rivers. Now Flag. Here is Carter, defended by Griffin. Fires from deep. And it's Carter missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Stolen by Rivers. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. It's good. Rivers has got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander, defended by Carter. That shot by Griffin, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Boozer. Boozer with the screen for Griffin. Over Garnett. That shot by Griffin, no good. The West leading by 7. To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's good, and SGA with the assist. Griffin's got 12 points here in the second half. Now here is Carter. He's got 5. Rivers passes to Garnett. Here's Flag. Rivers in the corner. He's feeling it. Again, the West All-Star.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So we see both teams making substitutions here. The West All-Stars on D. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the wing right side. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Flag. Again, the West All-Stars.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
SGA with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The third quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Curry. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Tatum out there with Mobley. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. The East trail by 8. Here's Curry. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Doncic kicks to Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Mobley outside. Curry against Carter. Back to Mobley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The West leading by 11. Doncic outside. In the corner, it's Flag. Off target from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Curry. 3-pointer. And another miss by the East. Curry's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Pass to Flag. A 3-pointer off the mark.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by the West.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's a good screen. Brown gets an open look and hits. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
SGA passes to Tatum. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 13. Inside. Here's Curry with the three. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Carter.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter. It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
SGA against Doncic. SGA, good.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And so it's Doncic with it. All-Stars. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Carter on the wing, covered by Mobley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 21 in the game.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Mobley misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Down low. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Vlad. And the West leads by 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot to the left side wing. No good with the triple. And here's the West with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And they recover it. And here's Brown outside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The three from Tatum. Sinks the triple.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Here's Boozer. Oh, good on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Griffin finds Curry. Back to Griffin. Now here's Boozer. Pass to Griffin. Boozer a screen on Rivers. Lets it fly. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Here's Brown. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Tatum with a screen on Rivers. Stolen by Rivers. Pass break. Here comes the West. Here's Garnett. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 14. Tatum with it. Picked up by Brown. And there's another turnover by the East.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Carter right side. Defended by Towns. Outside Brown. Puts up the three. He drills the three.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Outside Griffin. Now Curry. 5 on the clock. The 3 is off.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Griffin against Carter. Garnett with a screen on Curry. Outside Garnett. That one is off. The East trail by 17.
2 minutes.
Outside Curry. Griffin looking around. Here's Town. Stolen by Rivers. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Jacks up a 3. And the West hit again from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Towns kicks to Curry. And here's Tatum for 3. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
The West leading by 18. Carter outside. Brown down low. Tatum on him. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Carter.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. West All-Stars with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped. Stolen by Boozer. Curry kicks to Griffin. Tatum setting the pick for Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Griffin. And so he makes both from the line. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
The presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the